Greetings everyone, my name is Rakamdar, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing some Hades 2, specifically my very first clear of 32 Fear. So for today's video, I'm just going to give this little brief introduction to provide some context as to why 32 Fear is a very relevant kind of accomplishment for anyone who might be new or unfamiliar with the Hades 2 Fear system, and then I'm just going to kind of let the gameplay speak for itself and let it play out. Maybe in the future, once, life stops lifing and I can get some IRL things worked out, I can start working on more commentated runs and, commentate as I'm playing, or maybe even do some post-commentary runs, who knows, whichever one I end up doing. But for today, I just wanted to upload this accomplishment because I was pretty proud of it, and if anyone was interested in it, they can feel free to tune in and watch. So the Fear system, what is the Fear system? Essentially, this is a late to post-game difficulty system for Hades, and most roguelikes tend to have some kind of post-game difficulty enhancement system. If you're familiar with Slay the Spire, they have what is called the Ascension system, where as you get better at the game and more consistent at winning, you can start making it even more challenging to see how far you can really push yourself, especially if you're enjoying the game, which for Hades 2, I'm most definitely enjoying the game. I actually have some Slay the Spire climbing if you're interested in that as well. Some of my older content is me climbing up to Ascension 20, and I do have one Ascension 20 victory on the channel for Ironclad, if that might interest you as well. For Hades 2 though, the Fear system is pretty unique in that it gives the player some agency in which modifiers to add. So, for example, you can add 10% more damage to what the enemies deal, or you can add 10% more HP to all of the enemies. Or maybe you make yourself, or maybe you hinder your own character and make it so that the shops cost more or something of that nature. And so it basically allows you to pick and select which different modifiers you would like to use, which I think is pretty cool. It allows you to progress the difficulty at your own pace. And the way that it works is that each modifier has a different numerical value associated with it based on how much the developers think that modifier impacts the difficulty. And so you kind of pick which ones you want and you start working your way up the numerical value until you get to whichever one that you're trying to reach. For me, that's 32 Fear. And 32 Fear is relevant because at that point, you basically have to start turning on all of the different modifiers that you may be avoiding. All of the ones that make you a little more uncomfortable, really adding to that level of challenge for the run. For my run here specifically, I also turned on what is called the Rivals modifiers. And this is essentially this game's super bosses. Each of the boss is going to have a much more difficult move pattern, and it's also going to even adjust the arenas at times to make the boss that much more challenging. The final boss in the fight is actually even going to have an entire third phase unique to this rival system of its super boss form. So that's what you can expect tuning into this video. It's going to be really intense and really awesome, and I hope you guys enjoy watching. But I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling on here and go ahead and leave you guys to it. Thanks for watching and tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the video. Later.
The soothing waters of a fountain.
better. Fetch that, please, Rocky. Well done.
Gorgeous, you won the war for us. At least, I think we won. Perhaps we didn't if these ugly satyrs and the like are not about to leave you.
I'll keep this in mind. It's Charon.
Granddaughter.
I see.
Entirely unscathed. You look upon the oath of the unseen night after night.
Fear manifests at night. Either we get...
Either give in to fear or become its cause. Your word.
Well struck.
Night bloom. Caught them all.
Time's running out.
Hold! Return to shadow now.
Allow me.
Come on up.
Good.
Heading in. Bound. I accept this gift.
How lovely.
Sure.
If you are wondering whether that ice...
Please understand, Grandmother. The water spouts.
I am not angry with you, granddaughter. And I admit I...
Jump. Hear me, on my authority. We got them, Homer.
So pleased you finally got to meet your brother, by the way. Me, I have more than enough of those.
Her victory achieved. She presses on.
In the name of Hades. meet again.
Thought I'd drop
Good.
in.
Got something for you and perhaps Callisto here, if you decide to brave the dangers of approaching her again.
Oh, thank you very much. I haven't yet decided whether to share this stuff with my nymph friends, when I could just hoard it all for myself.
Wouldn't taste any better that way, so you might as well share it, or at least pass it on to someone who shall. Not getting on with the nymphs as much lately.
They're not keen about me going off to war. It's like I'm not even the goddess of the hunt to them, which is part of the appeal, granted. But you and I, we have a job to do.
We do.
You probably know Ares has been buzzing around Olympus recently. One good lightning bolt from Father Zeus would normally take care of that, but he's been off.
One good lightning bolt, how about one good arrow? We'd be saved a lot of trouble if Eris were to be plucked from the sky one of these nights.
I'd gladly volunteer, it's just that Father has everything well under control. Says I'm needed way out here instead. But if I do spot the wings of strife, they're going down. There. I was never here.
The heart sigil.
What'd you think of our latest number, lady? Critics say Bewitching Eyes reveals a soulful, more vulnerable side of skill in this.
I couldn't make out all the lyrics while fighting back you lot, but you sing of red and green bewitching eyes and love potions and such. Is this truly how you feel about me?
No? Why would I feel any of those things, especially about you, lady? It's called a fictionalized work. And besides, Jenny mostly wrote that one. Come on, everybody!
was unable to prevail.
No sirens, thank the gods. Caught out. It's a chitin. That one. To the fields. There. Should be one left. You shouldn't have crossed me. I think I'm finished here. Got you. We're settled. In the name of Hades. All right. Can't hide from me. Hooked one. It's a sobby.
A catch
Good
achievable
evening to you.
only by gods.
Good evening to you. Evening to you. Evening to you.
You know, you're never around when the boatman Charon's in the area. Fear not, for he's a friend. Though, not always.
Always easy to talk to. Easy to talk to talk to.
Thank you, my friend.
My friend. Friend. Friend.
to be a problem. In the name of Hades. Another 2 remain.
Care for a little wager here? Going to take care of Chronos myself if you can't do it. I'll make them come around.
One of us will. More coming.
I have this. Still here?
Flourish. Olympus, I accept this message. So bright. Think I can finally go. More playtime for you now. Cerberus, come back. Down to his final coat. Like we've had enough for now.
If all of this was but a playful game for the three-headed Cerberus.
You're looking better already. Nightmare. Done. So much dust. Here goes. Not much farther now. Into the purse. Should be a clear path to the house.
Spare not a single wretch that dares to stand against you, daughter.
Stay where you are. Four chambers to go. You'll regret this. You see? One left. Mother, father.
Welcome.
Hello, daughter.
It's really good to see you both here. Do all the satyrs and such.
We're not the ones having to violate the principles of reality as we understand it, daughter. It seems my father must permit his zealous followers to run free a while longer to prevent any further misunderstanding.
But to answer more directly, Melinoe, the satyrs and such all flee from us on sight, often with little goat-likes.
I know that you were not so fortunate. The least your mother and I can do. Very well.
See you again.
You ought have many others who would welcome such a gift. To have been raised in the seclusion of those crossroads, I fear it must have been a very solitary.
Solitude is not always such a bad thing, but certainly it could...
You need have no such fear. Growing up in the crossroads was never easy, but I never felt alone. I always had somebody or something to confide in. I would speak sometimes even to a fountain that we have in Europe.
Your words are not as persuasive to me as either one of us would like. If you had grown up in my house, you would have been showered with attention, not forced to harden your hands with toil, especially for one so...
I have never regretted what I had to do, Father. And what friendships I have, I cherish. Perhaps I could have grown up with more, but I had everything I needed. Besides my parents, and brother and dog.
And now you have us too.
Think the fates.
Somehow the princess of the underworld has worked her magic.
Just this one head, I know.
An important rule.
In shadow I serve.
To shadow you return.
Over there. Let's go, you sack of filth. I much prefer silver. Hear me, on my authority. For having come this far on such a night.
have no pride in what I am about to do, Melinoe. But how...
I mean no disrespect. She's angry with me now.
This family and our blasted pride.
All done. The house is just ahead. Rocky, use that beak. Olympus, I accept this message. A sudden surge. This one, please. Shielded up. Salutations.
There you are.
I'm home.
Hello, my girl.
Odd. All of this looks entirely the same, and so do you, Titan. I had expected that perhaps this night had something new for me.
Oh, do not sound so disappointed, granddaughter. If you wish for me to muster some newfangled trick of mine... Legions of the Golden Age, answer my call. How dare you? How dare... You... Where did you go? Oh no. What's this? Alas. You truly think you gods are better fit to rule this world than...
We both know that is not what this is about, Titan. And all that plagues this world is not getting any better while we perpetuate it.
If not this world, my girl, then what is this about? Do you suppose a time flow freely forth? What is this about?
For what you did to this house.